I'm Terri Temple. This is the real deal part 2. The real deal part 2. Today I'm going to be sharing with you natural, God-given remedies on how to cure or heal gastritis, H. pylori, ulcers, diabetes, nail fungus, and more. That's what I'm going to share with you today. So you can feel free to fast forward if you want to when you get to the ailment that you need help with, okay? So this is what I'm going to be sharing with you today. I have had all these ailments that I'm going to be sharing with you the cures for. I had all these ailments, but I have since been healed. And I'm going to go into a little bit more detail and to explain to you exactly what I'm talking about, okay? So first of all, I'm not a medical doctor. I have not been to medical school. Everything I'm going to share with you is from research, over 30 years of research, okay? Deep, in-depth research and experience, my own experiences, okay? So that's what I'm going to be sharing with you. But these remedies I'm sharing with you, they are available to everyone all over the world. So that's what I'm going to share with you, okay? So the first illness that I'm going to share with you the cure for is ulcers or H. pylori. Ulcers or H. pylori. Ulcers is normally or usually caused by H. pylori, which is a bacteria that's in our gut or our stomach. The most common symptoms of H. pylori is heartburn, stomach pain, and nausea. And I suffered with H. pylori many years ago, over a decade ago. I went to the doctor and they gave me tons of pills to take. I had to take antibiotics and some other pills for like 3 weeks, and then I think I needed an extra dose because the first dose wasn't good enough. So probably about 5 or 6 weeks I was taking these huge gigantic antibiotics and some other stuff. And what I did not know is that those antibiotics and those drugs were destroying my immune system. They were weakening and pretty much destroying my immune system, and I did not know that. But I was grateful to know that what was wrong with my stomach, that I was diagnosed, and that I had the H. pylori, which is a bacteria. So if you have H. pylori, which is a bacteria, you have heartburn, stomach pain, and nausea, you want to go to the doctor first to make sure you get diagnosed. You want to go get diagnosed, okay? And then once you get diagnosed, then you're going to use some of these health remedies that I'm going to share with you that you can find at any health food store, okay? Any health food store. So this is what will cure H. pylori. It is this oil of oregano. The oil of oregano, it's called oregano. This is the P73 version. This is the P73. It's my favorite oil of oregano version. I like the way it tastes. It has the best taste, and it seems like it works faster. It's extremely concentrated to work faster, okay? So this is why I encourage you to take, if you have H. pylori, you go to the doctor and get diagnosed and they write you these prescriptions for all these big pills, you might want to think twice about taking those, okay? Because all those antibiotics and scientists and everything, they're beginning to realize this finally, that it's destroying people's immune system, and that's terrible. So before you go to a mainstream doctor, do yourself a favor and get oil of oregano. You can find it online at any health food store at a fraction of the bill of what you're going to pay if you go to mainstream doctors, and they're going to harm your immune system in the process. They're going to harm your immune system, okay? I'm going to put a link to where you can get these below in the description box. Okay, so you'll see this in there, but this is what you want to take for ulcer or H. pylori right here. And a lot of people have H. pylori. If you frequent fast food restaurants or going out to dinner, most likely you're going to have bouts of this bacteria that can really mess up your health. So this is what I recommend. This right here. Love it. Love it. I always keep it on hand. I love that. I have another remedy for this too, another illness that this helps with. I'm going to share with you, okay? So the next ailment that I want to share with you, the natural God-given remedy so you can get well, is gastritis. The most common symptoms of gastritis is extreme nausea and a burning sensation right below your breastbone and across your back, and it's extremely uncomfortable. It's very painful, and it can send you to the emergency room. To cure gastritis or to heal it, because gastritis is not permanent. So to cure it or to heal it, you can do that by drinking chamomile tea. Chamomile tea, you can get this anywhere. Even Walmart sells this chamomile tea. I like the celestial version of teas. It tastes very good. They don't have caffeine in them. And so if you drink this chamomile tea, it will heal your gastritis. I recommend when you first start, maybe put 2 tea bags together and then drink it from there. So I've had gastritis before. I've cured myself of it by drinking chamomile tea. Okay, and some other things you could do if you have gastritis. If you have gastritis, you want to get on a bland diet. You want to get on a bland diet. You want to avoid spicy foods, especially foods like alcohol or chocolate or caffeine. Those type of things, maybe hot sauce, real spicy stuff. You want to avoid those, and you want to eat a bland diet. Perhaps oatmeal, bananas. Try melon, especially watermelon, because it will really for lack of a better word, it will moisturize your stomach and heal it, help your stomach heal, okay? So if you have gastritis, I encourage you to drink chamomile tea, and if you follow these instructions that I just shared with you, you should be well in 2 to 3 days, okay? You should be well in 2 to 3 days, okay? So the next illness, or the cure for the illness I have, is yeast infections. Yeast infections or candida. The most common symptoms of a yeast infection is a white-coated tongue, intense itching, you know where, and a weakened immune system, which means you get sick a lot and you have a lot of infections, okay? To cure yeast infection, you might want to take oil of oregano that I shared with you before, which is this one, the P73. The P73. I have to let you know that this video is not sponsored by anyone, just in case if I have not said that, only by God, okay? And it's totally free. This information is free, but I love people and I hate to see people suffering. So this is why I'm doing these videos. All of this is from my book, The Godly Woman's Guide to Inner and Outer Beauty, which you can find on my website or any major bookstore. But anyway, that's what it's from. But I just like helping people, and I'm so grateful that God revealed all these natural remedies to me, or that by doing some research I was able to find out about all this, because it has been a lifesaver to me and have saved my life and helped me when I get sick, because I get sick a lot, but I'm able to get well in a sooner time, you know, a quicker time, and I have to walk around the rest of my life with these illnesses or suffer unnecessarily. And none of us do. None of us do. So, you know, all we have to do is choose. All we have to do is choose God's way or mankind's way. And I choose God's way. So P73, this is for yeast infections, okay? This is what you want to take if you have any type of yeast infection. This will kill the yeast inside of you, because yeast is like a fungus. This kills fungus. I love this. This stuff, it's almost like a miracle. I don't like saying miracle cure. I really don't like saying that, because it's like, you know, people have overused that word and abused it. So, but this is really, this will help cure you. Now, during this, when you take this, what you also have to do is you have to eat right. Yeast infections, a lot of yeast infections is caused by, especially for women, is caused by eating too much sugar and starches, okay? Sugar, it's really sugar, because sugar is so unhealthy for us. I mean, I could do a whole book just on how bad sugar is. So yeast infections is caused by eating too much sugar. So in order, and along with taking this P73, you want to avoid sugar and starches, especially bread, because bread contains a lot of yeast and it's very starchy. Okay, so that's what you want to do. If you follow these instructions, you should be well in a matter of days. If you go to the doctor and you let them give you that 10-day pill, I can't think of the name of it. I think even now the pill is only like 1-day pill. I forgot the name of it because I used to take it for years. That pill it has a lot of side effects. If you read the label of all the bad side effects of that pill, you probably wouldn't want to take it. And you probably shouldn't take it anyway, because not only will it destroy the yeast inside of you, this is what's so dangerous and unhealthy about all these man-made drugs is, not only will it destroy the yeast inside of you, and it doesn't always work, it's also going to destroy the healthy flora inside of your stomach, the healthy bacteria and everything inside of your stomach that helps you keep a strong immune system. It's going to destroy that too. And that's not good, and that's why a lot of us, we have health problems and we don't know what's going on, because we'll go to the doctor, we'll take one medicine, we're cured from that, or so we think we're cured. Now we have another ailment that's coming up just a few weeks or months down the road. So So anyway, if you have yeast infection, take oil of oregano. I recommend P73, but you can try whatever kind that you want. And stop eating all the sugar and especially the bread. Or cut back on it just 1 day a week. 1 day a week, choose what you want to eat. But don't just eat junk food, unhealthy stuff like bread and all this stuff. Those foods was not meant to be eaten every day. And this is why they cause us health problems. It's okay to eat them, but we abuse them and we just eat it too much. Okay? Okay, I hope this is helping someone. I hope it is. If it is, please click like and share this video with your loved ones. I really appreciate it. Okay? And they will appreciate it too if you share it with them. A lot of times we find out things and we don't share it with our loved ones, and we should. We should, because they may be suffering too. And you know, they may be suffering too. So the next ailment that I want to share with you, the natural God-given remedy for is nail fungus. Nail fungus can be nasty and hard to cure. You can know that you have nail fungus by the common symptoms of yellow nails, itching, especially if it's on your feet, and your nail bed will begin to separate from your skin, so eventually you'll lose your whole nail. If you've ever seen some people, a lot of times older people, and they don't have any. I saw one lady, she had such bad nail fungus. I think she used to go to the salons and get her nails did, the fake nails, or gel nails, whatever they call them, the acrylic nails. And she had such bad nail fungus, she lost all of her nails. She did not have any nails on her hands. It was kind of, you know, icky. But so I used to get my nails done, the fake nails, and I would again, but I would not leave them on my nails too long. I would take a break and make sure, and I would heal my nails with what I'm going to share you with, to make sure I don't have any nail fungus. Okay, so this is the cure right here for nail fungus, and you want to make sure you don't want to ignore this, because you can lose all your nails, and that's not good. So if you use tea tree oil, this is tea tree oil. This will cure your nail fungus, so you can save your nails. Especially if you've been going to a beauty salon and you found out that you have a nail fungus, this is what you want to do. If you go to the doctor, because I told you I've had all these illnesses that I'm sharing with you by being cured, thank God, praise the Lord. Okay, so if you go to the doctor, I'm tell you what they gave me, and they're probably still doing the same thing today. They're going to give you something that's like a nail polish, and you're going to paint it on your nails every day, I think once or twice a day. There are some serious major side effects on there. If you read it, you would be like, I don't know if I want to take this. And you'd be wise not to. Okay, so that's what they're going to give you. And you'll have to do that for like 3 months, 6 months, almost even a year to kill the fungus on your nail. It's crazy. It's insane. And then all those chemicals are being ingested into your bloodstream that may be causing other health problems. So this is where God has blessed us with tea tree oil. And I'm going to show you what I do. I take this tea tree oil. I got this from Swanson's. Didn't even cost $10. Okay, I think it was $5. This is tea tree oil. I take this, and I take a few drops of oil of oregano, because this kills fungus too. And I put it in a bottle. I put in a bottle like this. I mix it together with some almond oil. This is a good base to when you make oil mixtures. Not to take internally, but externally. Okay? I love this almond oil. Smells great. I use that. This is the tea tree oil I used to buy. This is the Hollywood Beauty tea tree oil. I ran out. They don't put enough tea tree oil in here for me, especially to cure fungus. So what I did was I just created my own with the P73 and the tea tree oil from Swanson's. I mix it together with my almond oil base. This is what this is. And I rub it on my feet or my toes, especially if I see fungus, every night. If you go to public places like swimming pools, bathroom or restrooms where you take your shoes off, you're going to want to be careful to make sure you don't get fungus, because it could sneak up on you. Before you know it, you'll see your toe. You're like, what's going on with my toenail? Especially if you keep polish on your toes, you may not see it. So anyway, so this is what I take. This is what I use, on my feet or anywhere where I see that I might be getting fungus. And this lasts a long time. It's very potent. I put about 3 dropperfuls of the P73, maybe about a half a teaspoon or a teaspoon of the tea tree oil. This is concentrated, 100% tea tree oil. It's not mixed with anything. And I mix it with olive oil. But anyway, that's what I do to get rid of that. I'm not going to the doctor. And you ought to see how expensive that nail polish is that they give you. They're supposed to kill the fungus. It's extremely expensive, and it's very toxic. And you can see it by what they have written on the thing. So I don't do that. I don't want to do that. And so why? I don't need to, and you don't need to either. Okay, we need to take better care of ourselves and stop just letting these doctors just run all over us and do whatever they want. Okay, so that's the cure for nail fungus. If you have any questions or comments, please post below. Post them below. I love helping people, but I can't help you all if you don't ask. And please click like if you watch this video. If you've seen anything here benefit for you, please click like. A lot of times we don't do that, and us YouTubers, we're just trying to help people, and we, you know, we can get discouraged too if we don't know if we're helping you, and we don't if we don't get no response. So we just want a response to know these things. Okay, so finally, the health remedy that I want to help you, I'll share with you a God-given remedy to cure is diabetes. It's diabetes. The symptoms of diabetes is dizziness, inability to concentrate, lethargy, and other major health complications, including loss of limbs and loss of life. The diabetes I'm speaking of is type 2, the kind that is brought on later in life, mainly due to consumption of sugar. Today, sadly, mainstream doctors are gravely misinforming people, and they are now telling people that diabetes has nothing to do with eating sugar. But about 30 or 50 years ago, they used to call it sugar diabetes, and rightly so. Sugar diabetes is what they used to call it, and rightly so. Today, food companies, they put sugar in everything, even meat. They put sugar in stuff it ain't even necessary. And the reason they're doing it is because sugar is addicting. They know that if you eat their foods and they put the sugar in, you're going to come back for more. And this is what they're doing to us. But sugar is a poison. It's toxic. No, it doesn't kill us right away, but it destroys us inside. It messes up our blood cells, our veins, our immune system. It causes major health problems. You wouldn't even believe. I could write a whole book on that. I'm telling you, I could write a whole book on that, okay? So this abundance of sugar that these food companies are putting in our food is making us sick and have diabetes and other major health problems, which mainly immune system problems. About 80% of the illnesses out today are caused by what we eat. By what we eat. Okay, so you need to keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. So to cure diabetes, okay? Diabetes, I have not been diagnosed with diabetes, I have to be honest with you, but I do have low blood sugar. I was diagnosed with low blood sugar about 20 years ago. Low blood sugars, I was told by my doctor, could lead to diabetes, and diabetes run in my family. So I may have pre-diabetes, may not know it yet. Some people believe low blood sugar is pre-diabetes, so I may have it, but I thank God that to this day I don't have to take any medication. Every time I go to the doctor, my blood sugar is normal, never been diagnosed, but I always monitor myself. I keep my weight down. If I do gain weight, I don't just stay there. I work on losing weight, which I've been doing lately. And you can see some weight loss videos here on my YouTube channel if you want to drop a few pounds. So far, this year I've lost nearly 30 pounds. So you can try my diet if you want to. So anyway, to cure diabetes, type 2 diabetes, this is what you need to do, okay? And you are smart to do this. If you do this, you are an extremely smart person. You're extremely smart. To cure diabetes type 2, and you need to be able to balance your blood sugar. You need to be able to balance your blood sugar so you won't need man-made medications. You need to be able to balance your blood sugar. You can balance your blood sugar by stop eating sugar and starches, including grains. Eat more protein, exercise, even if it's just walking 30 minutes a day, and lose weight, especially around your midsection if you need to lose weight. But if you don't need to lose weight, then you got to stop eating the sugar and the starches, okay? Mankind today, they tell us we need a bunch of bread and a bunch of grains. No, we don't. And sadly, a lot of people, as they get older, they stop eating meat, and they decide at the age of 50, 60, or 70 that they want to be a vegetarian. No, that's the worst age to decide that you're going to be a vegetarian unless you're a rare case, okay? Don't do that, because when you stop eating protein, you're going to start losing your muscle. And so the diabetes now in your body, instead of you being muscle and meat, you're going to be mostly like carbs and starchy and sugar. You're going to have like a jelly brain. You're not going to be able to concentrate. You're going to start having a whole bunch of other health problems, including you're just going to have a whole bunch of illnesses because the sugar diabetes, it has weakened your immune system. So it's hard to get well, it's hard to heal. And this is why a lot of people, when they have diabetes, they start getting tingling in their feet hurt, all of these things because they have and it's hard for them to get well. Say like they cut their foot or something. It's hard for them to get well. They have to go to the doctor, and it's because of the sugar. Literally, sugar is messing up their bodies. Okay, so you need to eat a balanced diet. You don't need cane sugar. You definitely want to avoid corn syrup and high fructose corn syrup. You don't need any of those in your diet. You don't need any of those. Okay, you may use cinnamon on your food. On select foods, especially like potatoes or sweet potatoes, things like that. Try to put cinnamon, and you also could try golden seal. Here's golden seal. Golden seal is kind of like, it's called golden for a reason. It's a natural antibiotic. It will heal you inside, and it will heal your stomach. A lot of times diabetes is related to pancreas and stomach problems, and this will help you. So you also want to focus on healing your pancreas, because that's a lot what the diabetes has, because of the too much sugar, and our pancreas freaks out, and so it can't metabolize the sugar as much. Okay, so that's what you want to do. But you definitely want to lose weight if you're overweight. If your doctor haven't told you, get the weight off. Go walking. That's one of the best things you could do. Go walking somewhere where you enjoy walking. I don't care if it's shopping, but get out, walk, move around. Take care of yourself. Okay, you won't be cured overnight. You won't be cured overnight. But if you do this for about 3 to 6 months and lose at least 10% of your body weight, if not more, it depends on how much you weigh, you will no longer have to take man-made medications, and which can lead to severe health problems, and you will be able to, sooner or later, you'll be able to get off of the man-made medications that's going to cause more health problems and ruin your health. That's what's going to happen if you stay on these medications. I have seen people year after year, I'm in my 50s, I've seen people year after year they're on the man-made medications like the doctor tells them, and they wind up dying, losing an arm or a leg, and their health just get worse and worse. And these people are not even 70 years old. Some of them in their 40s or 50s or 60s, and so that's not good. That's not good. So these health remedies, I hope you are smart enough to use them, research them out, at least give them a try. Go to your doctor, get a proper diagnosis. Don't stop any of the medications first unless you got some kind of help, someone helping you. I recommend you get a naturopathy doctor, not the medical mainstream doctor. Naturopathy doctor, you can find some legitimate ones on the internet. They go to school, they have a college degree just like the regular doctors. Okay, that's why I encourage you to do it. This video has been a blessing to you, and I'm sure it has, and it will, if you have any of these major health problems, complications. If so, please like and subscribe, and if nothing else, share with your family and friends. God bless you. See you later. Stay in touch. Bye-bye.